when X liters of fuel was removed from a tank which was 5 by 9th full, the tank was only 3 by 7th full. Okay, after subtraction, 3 by 7th full, right?
Yes, sir.
So basically, okay, total quantity, let's say it is T. T means fully filled, the total quantity.
Yes, sir.
So when it was 5 by 9th full, 5 by 9th of total quantity minus X liters were taken off, right?
Yes, sir.
That gave you 3 by 7th of total quantity.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Any doubt, buddy? After removing X liters,
No, sir.
that's actually 3 by 7th of total quantity.
Yes, sir.
In terms of X, what is the capacity of the tank? Capacity of the tank means T only, no?
Yes, sir.
So 5 by 9 T minus 3 by 7 T is equals to X. So 63, 35 minus 27.
From where did we get 63, sir? 9
LCM,
into 7.
9
Okay.
into 7
Okay.
is equals
35
to
and 27, we did cross multiplication, right?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
T is equals to 63x by 8. Is it 8?
Yes, sir. 63 by 8.
The total quantity is 63x by 8. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And next, the 10th one. Of all the employees, 3 by 5th of ABC Corporation's staff was males. ABC Corporation identify an employee as a latecomer if he or she was late on more than 3 occasions in a month. Last month's attendance record showed. So total number of employees, let's say 5 into 6, 30, 30 into 5, 150. Buddy.
Yes, sir.
5 into 6, 30. 150, 150, 3 by 5, 3 by 30, okay. Yeah, 150. Let's take 150. It looks 300 would be better number, but let's go. So males, how many males
Yes.
are there? 3 by 50. 3 by 50
Yes,
means?
sir. Out of 150, 60. Yes, sir. 60.
So females are going to be 90.
No, 90. Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir. Males are 2 by 5, right, sir?
Male 3 by 5.
Male, if it's 3 by 5, then it's 90.
No, somewhere we have gone wrong. Yeah,
Yeah, it's 90.
90, 90. 30 into 3, 90, right?
Yeah.
So females are going to be 2 by 5, obviously 60, correct?
60. Yes, sir.
And 1 by 6th of male staff were latecomers.
Okay.
Late male are 1 by 6th. Oh my god, 90 by 6. We are not getting the number. Oh, 90 by 6 is there, no? 15.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So 90 by 6, they are 15, correct?
Yes, sir.
Next, female late. Female late are 1 by 5th.
Yes, sir.
60 by 5 is equals to 12, right?
Yes, sir.
So what was the ratio of latecomers to non-latecomers? The latecomers are 27. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Non-latecomers are going to be 90 minus 15.
Okay, sir.
15 latecomers in male, right?
Yes, sir. In 150 minus
Non-latecomers.
27. 150 minus 27 also works, right?
Huh. Even.
Yeah.
150 minus 27. So ratio of latecomers are 27 divided by
150 minus 27 is 123. Yeah, 123.
27 by 123. 3 nines are 341, right?
Yes, sir.
Non-latecomers, correct?
Yes, sir.
9 by 41, yeah, we got an option. Any doubt in this?
No, sir. 1 second. 27. 1 second. 27 by. Okay, wait.
Next.
Yes, sir.
This is one of the complicated questions.
Okay.
What's the answer you have got?
I have written 45%.
Okay, so it's all about understanding its exact meaning.
Yes, sir.
You should be able to understand what, which quantity each of the percentages are defined on.
Yes, sir.
So, for example, in the recent electoral polls, 15% of the voter turnout means who were attended.
Yes, sir.
Okay, attended, who were present for the election were under the age of 30.
Yes, sir.
So if the total turnout, I think it is better to draw a kind of group grid to avoid the confusion. So when do we have to go with group grid means if you are able to find too many types of people. So less than 50% are voter turnout and under less than under the age of 30,
Yes,
and there
sir.
are females and male. So we have four types, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Less than 30 age, greater than 30 age, females and males. So whenever you see these many types, so better to go with group grid.
Yes, sir.
Um, so this is total. This is also total. First, uh, less than 30 people, greater than or equal to 30 age, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Age less than 30, age greater than 30. And then we need males and females, correct?
Yes, sir.
If I say total number of voters are 100, 15% of the attended, 50% of voter turnout who were actually came for voting were less than 30, less than 30 people, less than 30. They are less than 30 at the same time,
Yes, sir.
females, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
And these are both less than 30 and females are
More than
15.
15.
And 50% of the voter turnout under the age of, okay, this 50% is
Not females.
50% of the voter turnout under this 50% has been actually defined on less than 30 age.
Okay.
You know, so I'll give you Niharika ma'am's number. You have to call her to get the material, okay?
Okay, sir.
So she guides you. Yeah. Next. 50% of the voter turnout under the age of 30. So for example, less than 30, if there are some X, okay, so
Yes,
this
sir.
50% is actually defined on this X. Have you got my point, buddy?
Yes, sir.
This 50% defined on under the age people.
Yes, sir.
Under the 30 age, there are voters who are under the age 30. So 50% were actually females.
Yes, sir.
If this is X, 50% are females. So this 15 is equals to 50% of this x, right?
Yes, sir.
So 50% means 1 by of the total number of voters who are less than 30 age,
Yes,
right? But
sir.
so what percent of the voter turnout were under the age of 30? Okay, he's asking this x is how much?
Okay.
Okay, we got the answer, right?
Yes, sir.
How much is it?
Uh, half 7.5.
X is 30%.
Okay.
So in the first case, he mentioned less than 30 age and also females. They are 15.
Okay.
In the second case, he mentioned 50% of the less than 30 age voters are females.
Yes, sir.
50% of the less than 30 voters. Less than 30 voters means this is X. This X. Half of them are females. So half of them means half of X. 50%, half of X.
Yes, sir.
The
Sir,
same
can you
quantity have already been given in the previous sentence.
yes, sir. Can you zoom out a little?
So 1 second. Is it okay?
A little more, sir.
You want to see the question as well?
Yes, sir. Like I just want to take a screenshot of the entire question and answer. Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
30% is the answer. You have to check the solutions once again because these sort of questions are going to be frequent. The problem with this language, not the skill they are checking among the students. The logic behind these questions is, to solve these questions is absolutely, basic, strictly speaking. But
Yes, sir.
most of the students can't understand its meaning.
Yeah.
Right. Huh. How about this question? Are you done with this?
12th one. I've just selected an answer, sir. I didn't like do it properly.
Mm-hmm. So again, problem, you know, in understanding the question, right?
Yes, sir.
So, and again, you can see too many types of cars: repainted, not
Yes, sir.
repainted, station wagons, non-station wagons. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Let's go with group grid again. Okay. One second, please. Right. So last year, Anjan Car Rental Company repainted 3 by 5th of its cars. So let's come up with a word for total number of cars that Anjan Car Rental Company has. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So 6 5s are 30, 30 into 10, 300. The total
Yes.
number of cars that Anjan Car Rental Company has, let's say 300. Any doubt?
No, sir.
So they have repainted 3 by 5th of its cars. So repainted, let's say not repainted. Total, a company repainted 3 by 5th of its cars. Total repainted 3 by 5th. 3 by 5th means how much is it? 3
3
by
by
5th,
5th.
300. So 180.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In this particular 180, we have another quantity 7 by 10 of its station wagons. We don't know how many station wagons are there. So let's say station wagons and not station wagons. And they have repainted 7 by 10 of its station wagons. We don't know how many station wagons. So
Yes,
let's
sir.
say some X.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how many repainted? 7 by 10 of its station wagons. 7x by 10, right?
Yes, sir.
7x by 10 of station wagons were also repainted. And 1 by 6th of company's cars were station wagons. Okay, we got it. How many station wagons are there? 1 by 6th of 300.
Yes, sir.
1 by 6th of 300 means how many are there? 50. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So repainted 7 by 10 means 35. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So out of 180 repainted cars, 35 are station wagons and remaining 145 are not station wagons but repainted. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And what's the question? What percent of the cars that were not station wagons? Okay, this percent we have to define on not station wagons. The percentage of not station wagons were repainted. Okay, they are not station wagons, right? Repainted.
Yes, sir.
So how many of not station wagons were repainted? That's what the question.
Yes, sir.
They must be not station wagons.
Yes, sir.
Right? How many are not station wagons? We don't know here, right? How many are there? We don't know
Uh,
the number of.
we don't know. Yes, sir.
How many? 50. So these are going to be 250, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what percent of cars that were not station wagons were repainted? Not station wagons were repainted. They must be not station wagons, so 250, but repainted are 145.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the percentage of it is asking the percentage of repainted, the percentage of repainted, repainted at the same time not station wagons out of all not station wagons, right?
Yes, sir.
So they must be repainted and also not station wagons. This
Yes.
quantity on not station wagons. How many of not station wagons were actually repainted?
Yes, sir.
Right. So 145 is what percent of 250? That's what the question is asking. 145 by 250 into 100. So please assume the percentage of not station wagons were repainted. Hmm. They must be not station wagons and repainted. These are repainted out of not station wagons. 250.
Yes, sir.
So how about this? 145 by G. 250, right? 58%.
Yes, sir.
Have you understood this clearly, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So it's all about understanding exact meaning of the question. The logic behind, the question is absolutely easy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next one. 13th. The answer you have got. In an exam, 35% of examinees failed in history and 25% in geography. If 10% of the examinees failed in both, then what percent of examinees will pass the examination? Okay. %30 of examinees who given the exam were failed, right?
Yes, sir.
So even you may go with pass percentages. So maybe 65% pass,
Yes,
uh,
sir.
70% pass, 10% failed in both means 90% passed in both. Can we go with as such?
Yes, sir, we can.
Uh, let's do in the same way how the details have been given in the question first, and then if we see 35% failed in history
35% failed in history.
and the other geography. Geography 20% failed, right?
Yes, sir.
10% failed in both.
Yes, sir.
So only failed in history are 25.
Yes, sir.
Only failed in history.
Yes, sir.
This quantity. Only failed in geography are going to be 15. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So how about the total number of people failed? 25 plus both plus 15, that is total failed.
That's basically 40, 60 because 35 plus 25.
50, no?
60.
No.
Yes, sir.
25 failed in history.
Yes,
10
sir.
failed in both. 15
35.
failed in geography.
Okay. Okay, okay,
40
okay,
plus
okay.
50 failed. So rest 50 are going to be, the number of people passed.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right? So better to go with in the way the details have been given. Don't try to play like how many pass, how many, that may give different meaning.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
How about this? Have you attempted this?
This one, no, sir. I didn't attempt it. The same. I just selected a random one.
At Praveen's University, 3 out of every 5 students live in an on-campus dormitory. If 1 out of every 10 students who don't live in an on-campus dormitory lives in a university-owned apartment, what fraction part of the student body does not live in an either an on-campus dormitory or university-owned apartment? Okay, there are two: on-campus dormitory, university-owned apartment, right?
Yes, sir.
And any other two kinds of people? Name,
Uh,
there is no such thing.
no, sir.
Okay. So let's do on-campus dormitory. OCD. OCD. 3 by 5th, right?
Yes, sir.
For every 5, there will be 3 members are going to live in on-campus dormitory. On-campus dormitory.
Yes, sir.
Uh, so 10 students who don't live out of, sorry, 1 out of 10 students who don't live in on-campus dormitory but lives in university-owned apartment.
Yes, sir.
1 out of 10 students they don't live on campus dormitory but lives in university owned apartment, right?
Yes, sir.
This quantity was defined on which quantity? 1 out of every 10 students who don't live in on-campus dormitory. So, not on-campus dormitory, but also university-owned apartment. I think not on-campus dormitory. I'm gonna get another quantity, right? By 2 by 5.
Yes, sir.
So this quantity is on who don't live on-campus dormitory.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this 2 by 5. 1 by 10th of this 2 by 5th are lives in university owned apartments. Is it clear, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So these are the people who don't live in on-campus dormitory, right?
Yes,
Out of
sir.
such people, 1 by 10th are living in university owned apartments. So this is actually 1 by 25. This is 1 by 25. We got an unusual fraction. Let's see. So what fraction part of the student body does not live in either on-campus dormitory or on university owned apartment? Mm-hmm. What fraction part of student body does not live in either on-campus dormitory? We got this 2 by 5. So not on-campus dormitory means will they be university owned apartments? No.
No, sir.
So who don't live in an on-campus dormitory? Okay, if 1 out of 10 students, these 10 students who on campus dormitory, huh, lives in a university-owned apartment. So let's see. Let's plug in a number. 3 out of 5, 5 into 3, 15, 15 into 10, 150. Any other quantities are there?
No, sir.
Mm, so let's do again. 1 by 25 university owned apartments. 9 by 25 is 1 by 25. What we have right. So if the people who don't live in university, they are going to be 24 by 25. Who don't live in 2 by 5, 4 by 25. No, it's wrong. Something has been lost here. Let's see. Okay, for example, if the total number of students say 300, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Even we take 30, but let's see. We have 10, 5, 50, 150. 3 by 5th of students live in on-campus dormitory, right?
Yes, sir.
On-campus dormitory, how many people are there? 3 by 5.
3 by 5.
3 by 5 means 180?
Yes, sir.
180, 3 by 5. So this 2 by 5 is actually not on-campus dormitory is obviously 120, right?
Yes, sir.
If 1 out of 10 students who don't live in, so 120, for every 10 students who don't live in on-campus dormitory, one is going to live in university-owned apartment.
Yes, sir.
University-owned apartment, 1 by 10th of 120. Again the same, 12 members.
Yes, sir.
So what fraction of the student body does not live in either on-campus dormitory and university-owned apartment? How can we know? Hey, we have got university-owned apartments on this number, but not on 300, right?
Yes, sir.
On-campus dormitory lives in university-owned apartment. If 1 out of every 10 students who don't live in on-campus dormitory, 120, university-owned apartment. Okay. What fraction of part of the student body? Student body is 300. Who does not live in either on-campus dormitory or university-owned apartment? It is asking who don't live in both, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is out of who don't live in university dormitory. But how can we know who don't live in university-owned apartment from the 300 people?
Yes, sir.
Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
There are 3 people who lives in on-campus dormitory, who lives in university-owned apartment, and uh, who lives in neither on-campus dormitory and university-owned apartment, right, buddy? There are
Yes,
3
sir.
people.
So the class is till 5 o'clock.
We are gonna close the class 5 at 5 in 5 minutes. We are gonna
Okay,
get
sir.
it. So, for example, 300 is equals to university-owned apartment, uh, not OCD and 120. There are 12 members who live in university. How about the rest of the people?
They
108
live in
members.
the this thing, sir. Campus owned dormitory.
Obviously, if we remove this 12 out of 120, they obviously won't live in university owned and
Yes, sir.
also on campus dormitory. So that number is going to be 108, right?
Yes, sir.
So 108 by 300.
Yes, sir.
Right. So not on campus dormitory,
0.36.
0.36. We don't have anything. 36 by 100 again. 9 by 25. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Not OCD. minus 12, you will get not university owned apartment.
Yes, sir.
So this number is 108.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This number is not university owned apartment and not OCD. Symbolic way. Okay. University owned apartment plus OCD also. That's going to be 108. This 108 is what percent of total? So 108 divided by 300. How much is this? 9 ones are 9 twos are. Okay, it's not divisible by 9. Let's go with 3. 3 threes are 3 6 are 100. 18 by 50. 9 by 25. Yes. Is it clear, buddy? So if you stuck in the middle, this is how you can handle. So this is the equation you should have. Okay, you should have got. Clear, buddy? Jatin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's not a tough thing, but it took time for us to figure out the people who
Yes, sir.
don't live in university owned apartment and also on campus dormitory.
Yes, sir.
So finally we are done.
Okay, sir.